Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. How is everyone doing? If you're up early, I'm glad that you're here with me. I'm Minister Kim Charleston, and I'm here for your Motivational Monday. Jump right into it. It's early. I know some of you guys are getting ready for work. So this week, our Motivational Monday comes from the book, comes from Psalms. Everybody knows that I love my Psalms. And it's coming from Psalms 46. Okay. And it says, an ever present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her. She will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fail. He lifts his voice and the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see what the Lord has done. The desolation he has brought onto the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks bows and shatters the sphere. He burns the shields with fire. He says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in all the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Amen. That was the 46th Psalm, verses, the whole Psalm, verses 1 through 11. I love Psalms because some of the Psalms are just so encouraging for our lives and what's going on in our lives today. So whatever storms may bring this week, remember that you are never standing alone. God is your safe place, your source of strength, and your steady anchor when life just feels uncertain. Take a deep breath, lean into his presence, and move forward with confidence because he is with you every step of the way. If we remember from the New Testament, when this certain storm raged on the Sea of Galilee and the disciples panicked, right? Jesus was asleep. He was having his dreams. He was inside the boat, and the disciples are just panicking. It must have been one of those storms where if it was today, we would get that national weather alert and they would tell you to take shelter. You know, winds blowing, the sea was just raging. And to them, because Jesus was sleeping, it looked as if he didn't care, right? But in truth, right, his peace came from knowing the storm was never greater than his authority. Jesus was fine with it, you know, and just with the word, he calmed the winds and the waves and reminded them, and he still reminds us that God is always in control, no matter what it looks like, no matter what you're going through this week. God God is in control, right? And to me, Psalms 46, it echoes that same truth, that even when the earth shakes and the water, and we don't have to fear. Why? Because the Lord Almighty is with us. God is with us, right? Just as Jesus was in the boat with the disciples, right? He's in your boat, okay? Today, he's present, he's powerful, and he's ready to speak peace into your storm, whatever your storm is, right? So this week, let's all walk with confidence, right? We're going to walk with confidence, right? That no chaos, no challenges, nothing is going to shake the foundation that God has set beneath us, right? This week, nations are at war. Your waters may be raging, waters are roaring, life may feel uncertain, but your God remains unshaken, right? He is our refuge. God is our refuge, right? He's our strength, and he's the peace that calms the storm, right? This week, when it seems that all hell is breaking loose, just pause, breathe, and be still. He is God, and he will be exalted in every situation that you face. Isn't that awesome? We serve an awesome God. No matter what we're going through, right? No matter what we're going through in life, we can be still and know that he is God, and he has authority over everything, over every situation, he has authority over everything. Remember, he created the world just by speaking, right? God said, right? So if our God can do that, we should never go through life thinking that we're alone or that we can't get through something. We should always know where to go, where our refuge is, and never ever forget that he is God. Amen. Amen. Thank you guys for coming out, spending a little bit of time with me. Remember, Motivational Mondays are at 6 a.m. and then I'll record and play it back again at 6 p.m. for those who are not up yet. Um, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. Bible study will resume in the fall. Bible study with Pastor Jay's on Wednesday, and I host women's Bible study on Monday nights. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed day. Have a great week. And remember, whatever storm is raging in your life, God got it. Amen. 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 Uh, that's all I have, I think. That's all I got. So, thank you guys. Okay. Bye.